We're back in the COLA return. This is exercise 32 in lesson 16 in the study guide that we're following. And exercise 32, it deals with education credit. Again, it's on the Greg and Alice Kohler tax return. We just dealt with the daughter, Naomi, and child and dependent care expenses for her. Now we're going to look at the son, Jason, and his situation, where he is a college student. He's a sophomore, and he's at a university, Oakland University. He has a scholarship. Scholarship couldn't be used for room and board or any other non-qualified expenses, so it was used for qualified education expenses. They also paid the remainder of his tuition expenses, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. And they have receipts of $452 for the purchase of books that were required for Jason's classes, so they can include that as an expense. Last year, they claimed the American Opportunity Credit for Jason for the first time. You can use it 4 times, so they've only used it once. Jason's no felony drug convictions. He received a 1098-T from Oakland University, and Box 7 is not checked. So everything here, qualifications-wise, says that Jason could be qualified for the American Opportunity Credit. And we have the 1098-T that were provided. So we're going to go in here and we're going to go into the return and go to education credits, and that would be in the federal section. Now, we can go in and look and say, let's go look for credits, or we could just enter the form number we have. And the form number we have is the 1098-T. So 1098-T. Student, it's a tuition statement. And here it is. Student you wish to explore education credits for. Well, it's Jason. And we're going to say continue. Do you have the form? Yes, we do. Did the student receive this from this for 2022 with box 7 checked? We were told the answer is no. Employer identification number. This is on the 1098-T, and on the 1098-T it says that it's 10 8456 789, and hopefully Oakland University is the Oakland information, all populated. We're going to say continue. Now it says if you paid expenses for higher education and the amounts determine the eligible amount. Well, what was tuition paid? The amount of tuition paid was $10,200. Oops. 10-2. Grants and scholarships. That's in box 5 on the 1098-T, and that was $6,700. Other qualified expenses, where we were told that there were $452 they used for books, and that they were qualified, they were needed. And so we've now entered all the information off of the 1098-T, plus the additional $452 for books, and now we've put in the qualified expenses, and we say continued. Now it's going to ask us questions. American Opportunity Tax Credit eligibility. Has this already been claimed in 4 prior tax returns? The answer is no. We were told it's only been claimed once. Was the student enrolled at least half-time for at least 1 academic period? The answer is yes, full-time student. Did the student complete the first 4 years of higher education before that? The answer is no. This deals with college. He's not completed it. He's a sophomore. Did the student have a felony drug conviction before the end of 2023? We were told no, so we answer no. Now it's going to come up and it's going to show us that they recommend the American Opportunity Tax Credit because they get a credit potentially of $1,468. The lifetime learning credit, which you could also qualify for, is $473. So we definitely would want to choose the $1,468 offered by or under the American Opportunity Tax Credit. And we'll say continue, and we'll say continue. And at this point, we are finished with this exercise. That's as simple as it is. Again, this was a full-time student. only had claimed the American Opportunity Credit once before, met all the qualifications for the American Opportunity Credit, and that concludes this exercise.